I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so we're about to. It's going. It's going. I think we're going. Here we go. I know there's like a little delay, so usually the chat they be like, "Hell
there
yeah!"
You go.
So we on. We live. Hell yeah! Grand opening, grand closing. What's going on, man? This is good, man. What's up, everybody? You know the chat always upset with me. You know, listen, I'm on Puerto Rican time. All right, it's never gonna change. But that's what you guys love about me. All right, it's that charm that I bring, you know, to podcasting. What up? What up to the chat? Who we got up in here? You know, obviously, welcome my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. Is the only friend in these YouTube streets, Pacifc, and I got here with the panel. Okay, we're gonna kick it off. I see Craig is still muted, and Jay Barry dropped out, so I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if the cricket internet is going on, but we're gonna kick it off with Project Cloud. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me again.
Of course, you are always welcome. I'm excited to see, especially your insight and what you think about, you know, the Xbox Bethesda Showcase. I know you got stake in the game because you're really excited for Starfield, aren't you?
I'll be honest, the interest has been a little bit lessened, but I'm still excited for it.
Now you tempered your expectations. You're tempering just a little bit.
It was more exciting as a 2022 title than a 2023 title. Well, I'll say that.
Oh, okay, but now they got a whole year, more than a year potentially.
That's the irony. Is to me like the 2023 game we're hopefully going to get is the game we should have gotten in 2022. I just feel that. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Not to mention, you know, the new titles that are coming out. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
It's still going to be a huge deal. I'm going to be very excited if it's a great game.
I know what you mean. Like, if it was delayed to January, now you're talking like optimization. Like Sony does. Sony does like these 3-4 month delays because they're probably optimizing, get a little bit better graphics, better performance. It's not like a full year delay. Like, oh, hold on, we were completely wrong. Except God of War. God of War is kind of a full year delay, but it seemed like it was kind of understandable because they were still in the heart of COVID, right? So I kind of get that. But I know what you mean.
That's a great example.
I know what you mean.
Because, to me, when they announced the 2021 release date, when they first officially announced the project, I mean, I think the game would have been more exciting if it released at the quality we'll probably release at this year. So
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like it's just if you can make your announcement, you can deliver on your promise. It just means more than if you say, we got to delay the game, even though the game will end up being better, literally.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know.
Okay. All right. Yo, Craig, top flight security of the world. Are you up? What is going on here? Jay Barry left?
The disrespect, bro. The disrespect.
You know, when I need these guys the most.
The audacity.
The audacity. You know, I need these guys the most. We got, you know, this is prime time. Because we got to ask the real question no podcast is asking, but we're going to ask it today. We're going to bring it up today. We're going to figure out what does Bethesda Xbox Showcase need to do. That's what I'm talking about.
A little low.
My man, Craig is up in here. Let me see. Is his mic getting good? Let me read it. Let me see. Go ahead. Say something, Craig.
No, can you all hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Sing Papa's got a brand new bag, so we could do the mic adjustment. He's like, what? What are you talking about? Hello? We were hearing him. He was fine.
Yeah, he's good now. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Say something? No. Craig?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, it's static. You were fine.
Yeah.
You need a delay.
Oh, hey, we hear you.
Yeah, can you all hear me?
Yeah, you hear us? Hello?
Yeah, you're good.
Greg, Craig, we hear you.
Okay.
Greg, we hear you. You hear us? Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
This is crazy.
Oh,
you got the
shit.
Covenant Energy Sword.
Man.
Sure, because I can't hear you all.
Jesus Christ. This is like trying to get a game running on PC.
Yeah.
Craig, you hear us?
It's that Galaxy he got, bro. It got fucked up. Oh, he muted.
Oh, muted again. Holy cow. We just want to... Oh. Yo, what's up with Marlon rapping? And he sampled Hip Hop Gamers track or something? He stole a sample? What's going on here? What is, yo, there's some crazy shit in this community, bro. There's some weirdo. Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
For a minute I'm thinking, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? I have a feeling, Craig, you're right. I have a feeling Microsoft is doing some shit with Windows. Man, the next time I'm going to do my podcast on Mac OS, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of Phil Spencer fucking with my streams. I'm converting to Mac.
Darren Greenberg, bro, he's mad.
Oh shit, fucking up Jay Barry. Jay Barry's gone. Well, Jay Barry, he probably got a booty call, so that's probably what happened. His side piece called him, and hey, you gotta get your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I can now.
I mean, shit.
You sound good now.
You can hear us?
Oh, he. Now he's not talking again. It's not picking up your voice.
Who's he talking to?
Oh, who? But he's trolling us, dude.
I mean, like, I can't hear you all unless I have your YouTube stream on.
Restart your computer. Restart your computer or on your phone.
Are you on your phone? Oh yeah, he said delay. Forgot.
He has to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
That's how long the delay is. It's like 10 minutes later.
Oh
yeah,
no.
I can, but it's an echo.
Are you on the phone or on your computer? Let's see how long it takes for him to respond.
That's the phone. So.
Let's see how long it takes for him to respond. Damn, that delay is crazy. I feel bad for the chat. This is how long it takes for you guys to...
No, I'm not mobile. No, I'll restart. That's fine.
All right. Restart your computer. Holy shit, that's at least 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's how long you guys... Holy shit. Like, I could be like... Somebody could just come in and, like, slice my throat, and you'll be guys, like, 20 seconds later. Like, what the fuck happened to Puerto Rock? And I'm already dead. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. Yep.
That shit is crazy. I gotta figure out the latency issue. Like, what? Ma'am, is there any... Hey,
are you
PC
using,
guy. I'm on OBS.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm not sure if YouTube has,
like, I'm not gonna fix it now, latency. But,
no, I know.
Yeah. But I gotta figure out, man, that's a long-ass delay. Damn, I feel bad for you guys.
Let me look it up.
Holy shit. Man, that delay that shit's almost as bad as getting Xbox exclusives.
Oh my god.
This shit is crazy.
I know Twitch has that, but I'm not sure if YouTube does.
I gotta figure out this latency. Like, woo, we can't have this. Like, whoa, that's bad. Oh man. But anyway, hey, we got special guest. Call me Jay. PC Overload. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much for coming back. I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude.
Because you consider yourself a PC gamer, right? PC Master Race.
Yeah.
But you enjoy PC consoles. Gamer. But you're gonna But you're gonna bring that PC perspective. I'm gonna tell you, this is what I like about PC Master Race or PC gamers. I'm gonna tell you, I mean, almost every community is better than Xbox community. But I'm gonna tell you, you guys, much better community. I'm gonna tell you why. So I threw out my little, jab at PC saying, "Hey, we're the AAA exclusives, right?" Mm-hmm. Little jab. Majority of you just simply answered the question. There was very few people that came back butthurt. There was a few, but when I looked at their profile, a lot of them were talking about Xbox. So I'm gonna warn you, you got a lot of fake PC gamers that are just using the title. But they talk nothing about Xbox consoles. But they want to claim they're PC gamers.
I'm telling you, those people on Twitter. Yeah, those people on Twitter. Although they might have a PC that's good or shit like that, they're not really PC gamers in my opinion, because all they do is just talk shit and waste time.
Yeah, so I noticed that. So majority of the guys that were butthurt, if I looked at their profile, they're supposedly PC gamers. When you look at our profile, they just talk about the console, about the Series X. Very little about the actual PC that they have, or mentioning PC. It's Series X, even Series S. I'm like, what PC gamer gives a shit about the S?
Yeah.
Right. So they're fake. The actual PC gamers, majority. Despite, I throw a little shot, y'all were honest. You'd be like, hey, Puerto Rock, we don't get AAA exclusives no more because, console sells games. We mostly get, a lot of indies. But for the most part, PC is all about the best version of games, the mod community, free online, diverse. You know, we have more access, more options for controllers, more options for where we can buy our games. And then,
ultra wide, sweet ultra wide.
You know, 14. You know, settings and but as far as AAA exclusives, you're not going to see much unless someone's willing to make a RTS or something, or like Arma.
Unless it's Valve, because honestly, it's just Valve. Valve's the only ones that are like, let's do it because we have our own store.
Yeah, so the PC gamers were very real. Like most third party don't see the investment in just making the PC exclusives. When it's consoles, they'll make even more money on top of PC.
You're gonna see exclusives if it's like a AA or something, indie game. Nothing huge like God of War.
But what I like is most of y'all just answered the question. Y'all were honest. Boy, you can't get that level of honesty from Xbox guys. That shit's not gonna happen. Listen, they are still defending Kinect.
I saw that, bro. Oh my god.
Listen, they can't even admit Kinect failed.
Yeah, well, even Microsoft, when Phil Spencer took over, pretty much admitted it failed. So
they can't even
the end of the story.
They can't even do that. Like they can't even be honest about Kinect. Something that is like history. We're not talking like opinions no more. It's like a historic fact that Kinect failed. That's why Microsoft, initially was bundled. They removed the bundle because it was hurting the platform. And then nobody was making games for it. And Microsoft discontinued it. It failed.
Funny part is that a couple years ago, those same people were probably saying, I'm glad that they removed the Kinect because I don't use that shit. But now they're bringing it back as if like, nah, bro, the Kinect was great, blah, blah, blah. What?
For what? You know what I'm saying? It's funny how something that is fact and they still can't admit to it. That's something that's factual. Kinect failed. How is it?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
I think I want $500.
Yo, you can't say
the Kinect is great.
Hold up.
The Kinect is great. It's just they didn't utilize it well. It's like Sony with the Vita. Like it's a great device. They just didn't take advantage of it, and it just failed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they pulled it out of the console, so I mean, it failed. I mean, that doesn't mean they didn't get. They may have learned some new things though, and applied the technology somewhere else. But overall,
for sure.
I thought it was a good idea, but it didn't work. The commercial use did not, because there's stuff now. I mean, you can actually like do body scans now and pick out.
Yeah, there's
clothing.
a new Kinect.
They showed all that with Kinect, and it's just kind of like, okay, this is going to be good in about 15 years, but. So, it wasn't good.
It's like,
hey, I apologize for muting, and some of you guys are probably, what the fuck is wrong with Porter Rock? My wife just showed me a scratch off, and she just won $500. So I had to make sure. I had to make sure. I'm like, man, because
Well, then you can go. She can start build. You can build your PC now.
My wife, because California, weed is legal, so she be on the sticky icky. So I'm thinking you might be a bit too high. I'm looking at like you might have smoked a bad batch, but no. She actually won.
That's true.
She actually won $500. I was like, what the fuck? So, congratulations to her.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So now I can get my 3080?
There you go.
Nah, bro, it's like 1,000. You gotta save up a little bit more.
No, I'm waiting for the 4000 series to come out. And wait for you guys.
That'd be here soon.
Yeah, waiting for you guys to put on the used market. I'm gonna be on Facebook, live market.
Facebook Market.
Yeah, Facebook Market. Somebody's gonna sell a 3080 for like $250. Done. They just, you know what I'm saying? Cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? Well, oh man. It's like Craig, my brother, man. I'm glad you got everything. So what you gotta do? You gotta reboot it, restart the computer.
Yeah, my computer's been acting weird, so
it's Microsoft.
It's like Phil Spencer, man.
It's Microsoft, man.
Well, it could be, but there's something going on. Like I'll start a YouTube video and it buffers to load, but then I've talked to other people and they say they're having the same issues. Yeah.
So you on Windows 10?
Oh, so you on YouTube gaming? Because that's apparently that's probably that's what gamers do. They go on YouTube.
No, I didn't know that. And I just actually I sent a question into them. They like, oh no, we're adjusting this and we're setting that, and so I'm like, all right, I just wanted to know what was going on, So acting weird.
Oh, so it was your internet?
No, I checked that. I'm still 200. So
okay. Yeah. Are you on Windows 10?
I did check that when I got home. I'm like, all right, maybe it's my internet that's going nuts.
Okay. All right. So anyway, all right. So I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? So let me go through the chat, see who's up in the chat, because I truly appreciate you guys. We got over 100, damn, already 196 viewers. If you don't mind to hit the like button, because we're going to talk some good stuff. Oh, somebody already did a super chat. Someone's not playing.
Listen, man, you got to hit the like button before it even goes live. That's how you got to do it, chat.
Okay, my man said Western Union, ya boy, $1.50. ¿Qué pasó? And
$1,000. That's the 500 and that's $1,000, right?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Babe, that's $1,000.
Shut the fuck up.
This fucking manga told me
hit her now, not hit her.
He told me buy that car, you're gonna win. And babe, this is $1,000 fucking ticket. We gotta go fucking to the lotto place to cash it because I can't cash out the fucking thing.
Oh shit!
I know, I'm seeing it, but I'm like, how? The fuck? So hey, do I have enough for a 3080 now?
Now you do. Yeah, go ahead, go on eBay.
Hell no. What she's gonna go to the dispensary. She's gonna go to the dispensary, man. Yeah. Like, holy shit, she won $1,000.
All right. Well,
congrats, baby.
That still may not be enough for a 3080. It gets you a 3070, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, we got True SSJ up in here. Another PC Nation.
Yeah, what's up? Yo, I'm at work right now, so I'll be here for like 30 minutes.
Man, you don't do shit at work anyway. Stop lying. You know what I'm saying?
They really got me walking around like
what you do? What you doing walking around? What are you doing? Your security? Oh, you top flight security of the world. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked at Microsoft, bro. He's watching them servers.
You know what I'm saying? You're watching the Azure servers from going down?
Yeah.
My man's making sure them shits don't go down.
I'm actually a casino though.
Oh shit. What's up, True? Hey, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it, man. Hey, this is crazy. This is a crazy day. Like, what the hell is going on here? But my man, hey, yo, Jason, if you want to hop on, you can hop on too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so we got a great show. We got two main topics. All right. My man said, "Yo, let me get $10 now. I'm down bad, laughing my fucking ass off." You know what I'm saying? Let me ask my wife, and we'll get you your PayPal.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, babe, you should have played Super, like the Powerball. You wasted all your luck on $1,000, G. That's $1,000, G. I remember Jay Barry said that. That's $1,000, G. All right, shout out to the chat, man. Hey, thanks. Yo, thank you for rocking out with me and stuff like that. Yo, we're gonna kick it, right? But everybody, hey, we got two main topics. We're gonna start out with something light. Hit the like button. We're gonna talk about Sony Bend and the rebranding of Sony Bend. So apparently, you know, Days Gone was such a failure that they had to, you know, come up with a new symbol. Now I'm playing. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Maybe commercial.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, they come up with a new emblem. All right, got it. But what I really want to talk about is this, and I want your guys' opinion on this. You know, I know it's not much to go off of, but they had like a 10-page thesis on the goddamn, you know, the whole entire history of Sony Bend. We're just gonna go straight to the main part. The last paragraph, Sony Bend says, "The new Bend Studio logo is just the beginning of Bend Studios' future. As part of the PlayStation Studios family, we promise to continue bring you quality experiences that aim to leave an everlasting impact with you. Today, we are excited to share just a snippet of news on our current project. We are currently working on a new IP that includes multiplayer and builds upon the open world systems of Days Gone, but brings you a whole new world that we are extremely excited to craft for you. We cannot wait to reveal it to you when this time is right." So here's my question to the panel. We're gonna start. So the order of March, we're gonna start with Craig, then we'll go to Project Cloud, Call Me Jay, and then we're gonna go with Havoc. So here's my question: how are you guys feeling about this new live service game that Sony Bend is making with tacked on single player? Go, Craig.
this is what I wanted them to do with Days Gone.
Live service game with tacked on single player?
Well, no. I want that world to be an actual lived-in world with actual things going on in it. Okay. They make it almost like an MMO. Just make it their MMO zombie game because
so like how Fallout 76 launched.
Well, I mean, a little more complete than that. But I think what they're doing is that they're going to start exploring the worlds that they created. Yeah, okay. Because remember, one of the things the PlayStation 5 does allow is for them to create bigger worlds, bigger environments. So, yeah, create. I mean, you had multiple camps up there. There were multiple bike rides. I mean, there were people riding bikes or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, go ahead and go ahead and rock out with that. It's a good idea. The reason why you don't get a Days Gone Part 2 is because Naughty Dog already makes a zombie game. Okay. And, people, it's different. And I enjoy playing Days Gone. And that patch they put on the 60 FPS patch was needed. That's one game that really needed that 60 patch because of the way the zombie hordes move around and stuff like that. So, but I think it's a good idea to start exploring these worlds, whether it be VR, whether it be, because they're doing it with Horizon, they're doing it through VR. You've created all these worlds. It's other things going on in those worlds. So let's see it. Let's see what they can do with it and just go from there. See, it may be trash, but then they can always fall back and remake Siphon Filter, right? Okay, so, but that's what I think of. And I'm not an online guy. I put it on a headset and call in the B2. That you all know what I feel about that. But this is an opportunity that they could use to just widen the world. And if they do a part 2, let the characters change clothes. I didn't understand why my characters in Days Gone can't change clothes.
Wait, hold on. You want to see them naked or some shit? What?
Well, I'm just saying.
What are we talking about?
I mean,
so you want cat ears? You want to pay for cat ears?
Transaction in $9.99. Deacon and Boozer get to wear this type outfit or that type outfit. Even Tommy Vercetti, God rest Ray Liotta. So you got to change clothes, and that was like on the OG PlayStations and stuff like that. So just do something like that. I got no issue with it though. Just hopefully it does well. But this is a direction Sony's going in, and I'm like, okay, you gotta see if you can fly the plane first. Let's see what they can do.
People saying that you want the character to run around in underwear. What's going on here, Craig? Like, holy shit.
Well, I'm sure there's a mod on PC for Days Gone where they ain't got no drawers on like Kirby.
Shit. Oh man, that's what Kobe J. That's what we be doing.
No,
man, you guys are sickos.
So nobody complain about Kirby. Kirby got no pants on. And everybody loves him.
Oh my god. Man, True SSJ and Combe, you guys are just degenerates.
Give them different skins. That's all I'm saying. Let them wear different clothes.
You want to see them down to the skin? They wore the same damn clothes. What you said? Down to the skin? Oh no!
Nah, even
I'm gonna get demonetized.
You want to see the pores washing their asses?
There goes the channel. So I'm just saying, man. There goes the channel. This channel's being shut down. Let me hold on. I gotta change the setting. Not for children. I had to click that button. All right, hey, Project Cloud.
That's not for cheap.
Project Cloud.
Yes.
Hey, so what do you think about this new live service game from Sony Bend with tacked on single player?
Sure, I'm going to make a parallel here. So it was very clear with Craig's context that he meant a change of clothes, not changing into clothes.
Yeah, change your clothes.
Exactly. So that was clear if you understood context.
Listen.
I know.
I'm just for one, my education was from Brooklyn, so forgive me.
Oh, okay.
All right? Like, goddamn. I'm a product of Brooklyn, New York education. In the 90s.
Well, Kirby still ain't got no pants on. I don't care if you're from East End. Where's Kirby's drawers?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Man. So here's what I'm going to say about Bend Studios' new project here. So the quote is, "We are currently working on a new IP that includes multiplayer." It doesn't say we are working on a new multiplayer IP. It says a new IP that includes multiplayer. That language to me very much indicates that although multiplayer may have a significant focus, like let's say Uncharted 4, Last of Us, something like that, but when it says a new IP that includes multiplayer, and then you say and builds upon the open world systems of Days Gone. That to me indicates single player is still the biggest focus.
Tomato. Like, really? You're arguing semantics.
Yes. Listen, bro. 343 said Halo was finished, and it wasn't. So these guys could be lying too. You never know, man. Hey,
potato. You're arguing semantics here.
No,
you know,
there's
a fine line.
No, that's what I really think.
Listen, I'm just fucking around, man, because I'm on my live service bashing week. This is live service bashing week for me. You know, so I have a feeling that. I know some people mentioned they wish there was some form of multiplayer for Days Gone because, like Craig said, it's a lively world. So I think what? Go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that after the game launched, they sort of added a somewhat multiplayer mode to it, like at least something where multiple players were interacting online with something.
No, not Days Gone.
Wasn't? No, okay, maybe I was just thinking about.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Just live updates that they added.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was an add-on.
And Returnal?
Okay.
Yeah.
Returnal.
But like I said, but this game is Unreal Engine 4, so you think they're using Unreal Engine 5?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
100%.
I'd be very surprised if they're not.
What I did like, I would say, you know, Days Gone had his issue. I think if Days Gone would have been delayed 3-4 months and a lot of the patches, because the initial launch was rough. There was a lot of bugs to it. But I will say one thing. I will say one thing I loved about the world of Days Gone, or how they used the Unreal Engine to pull this off. So one of the missions, not one of the missions, but like I was driving and then there was like a trap, right? Like I ran into a trap line and it knocked me off the bike, and guy's unconscious, right? And then you wake up, you're trapped in the room and you have to try and escape. So that's a pretty much common thing, So, the world's interactive. You get booby trapped, and all of a sudden, they have you as a prisoner, and you have to find a way to escape. So this is what happened to me, though. This is like the 4th time my character got trapped, right? Or 3rd or 4th time. So I'm about to, get out of the room where they got me locked in. I have to find all my weapons, but the place got ransacked by the Horde. Yo, I walked out the door. I'm like, oh, let me get back in here. And I just stood inside the room, and all you heard was pra pra, and then silence. And then I walk out the door, and all the dudes were dead, and you see the Horde walking away. And I'm thinking, like, I found that amazing because it's so random and it's not scripted. And like, I just walked to the table, grabbed my shit, and drove off. Because the Horde killed everybody. And I thought that was so cool. So I hope, they could take that randomness, right? And just do so much more. Because I thought that was amazing. I thought that was just cool that, because normally you would think it'd be scripted. I have to get out. I have to, no. That Horde came in and ransacked the place. You see everybody screaming. You hear, I'm listening to it. Because I closed the door and I'm just listening to it. And you hear like, and then just quiet. Like everything.
And that's what made that game unique was the random thing. So if they could do that in an MMO form, I think that's something they could explore, because Sony came out and said they could design bigger worlds with more assets. So I have to wait and see. That's why I'm excited for it, but I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Put it like that.
Okay, so call me Jay, PC Overlord. What do you think about
I'm glad it's going to be a live service because single player games are dying, clearly.
Oh my god! Oh man, this hurts.
I think that I feel like the reason why Days Gone kind of like flopped in the eyes of a lot of people is because of those bugs at the beginning of the game when it came out. Because the trailers and shit were like insane. It's like, dude, we've never seen anything like this. Even though it's similar to The Last of Us, people would compare, right? I'm glad that they're also moving away from Days Gone, because although it was good and it had its own story and all that other stuff, it's very similar to The Last of Us, which is a lot bigger. So them taking the systems that they made here, like the interactivity and the randomness, and moving it up to another game with probably Unreal Engine 5, which I hope they do that. And some form of this is really good. I'm glad that because a couple months ago that story happened with they said no to Days Gone 2 and the director was mad and all this other stuff. So we assumed that Bend Studios was like not priority as much, but then they came out and said yes. And now they're showing it. Now they're showing you the logo and telling you what they're doing. So I'm excited.
All right, cool. All right, okay. So, hey, True SSJ.
Yeah.
What you think about this?
All right, man. That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah. Live service. The fact that they give it on more multiplayer games is good. Like Sony needed more multiplayer games, a little bit more in their portfolio. Give it that. That's good. Bend actually giving a new identity, maybe get more opportunity. If they maybe this live service thing will give them more opportunity to do other stuff too later on too. Maybe another title. Maybe they'll get another chance. Sing another single player. Maybe Dave's going too.
Shit.
Nah, but no. But no. Yeah, but seriously, like, if live service games are going to be the future with this whole, with the thing we've been complaining about, maybe, hopefully it's done well, and maybe with the, as you was like describing that scene and everything, with the, they gone, there's something that cool like that happened in a live service game. Hey, shit. That'd be fantastic. Like a random ass, just imagine like a random ass horde that you and other players can just take down, in the middle of a town or somewhere. That'd be fantastic.
I would have loved that. Multiplayer for the horde modes? Yeah.
Yeah. Like some cool ass event like that. That'd be cool as hell. Like they just random. So, I mean, I was thinking about a lot of things like that, like MMOs and RPGs, like different stuff like that does something in that thing. So, if they know how to make it interesting and they know how to make it good, it may be good for them overall. Just there's something in their portfolio and a nice reinvention of Sony Bend, and they can get probably more work done under their belt. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what do you guys think? Hold on, let me ask you. What do you guys think? No, go ahead, make your point because I don't want. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because a good comparison to what I'm sort of thinking that they might do is something like State of Decay, but with multiplayer. Because State of Decay is already open world. It's very random with its hordes and shit like that. And it's very hardcore. If your character dies, he dies forever and shit like that. But we've been wanting that game to have a proper multiplayer, and it hasn't have it yet. So maybe that's something that they're trying to do as well. But yeah, go ahead.
I was asking. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I dropped State of Decay. That didn't have multiplayer.
No, it had co-op.
I'm playing. Listen. I'll say the truth. I know you guys don't want to piss people off. I'll do it for you. I'll say the things that you guys can't say. All right. All right. Listen. I'm the one you call on when negotiations on the table is over. All right, I got you.
He's the Joker, bro. He's the Joker.
I got you. I'll introduce anarchy. All right, I got this.
Word.
But let me ask you this. So what type? Because obviously there's probably not going to be a zombie survival world. They're probably going to craft something new. What do you think they might? I know it's impossible to ask, but what do you think they might, or what would you like, or what would you hope they do? Now, keep in mind, I doubt it's going to be another survival end of the world type thing. It's going to be something crafted new. So what would you, if they're going to craft something new, what type of world would you want them to craft? If they decide.
Can I start real quick?
Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
All right, it'll be fast. So, what I hope, or what I would like them to tackle, is a spiritual successor to Metal Gear Solid 5, because they have Siphon Filter. They know how to make good spy games like that, and they already have this insane open world mechanics and stuff like that. So, combining those two together, maybe having a bit of like over the top monster stuff halfway through the game, but making it being about like you're this covert op that's going in, you can't get caught, and you have to do all these missions and shit like that, right? And find your way around. What?
Like, would that be like more of a beta Splinter Cell?
No, because Splinter Cell is an open world like Metal Gear. It's like it's going to be an open world. Look up a game called Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. It's like that. Think of that, but made by Bethesda Studios. So it's not a sniper game, obviously, but you get put on a game open world and just go around and missions and stuff like that.
Okay. All right, Craig, what do you think? What type of world would you like them to craft?
Oh, I mean, I the big. If you're talking about Ben, I would like to see them do kind of an open world Siphon Filter in a sense that you can kind of choose the way where you go and when you're supposed to go. They tried to do it with the last Splinter Cell game. Was it Blacklist? It was like you could choose which missions to try to go on and stuff like that.
Isn't Blacklist Tom Clancy?
Yes.
I think all Splinter Cell. Yeah, that's all connected to Tom Clancy. God rest his soul as well. But I would like to see them do something like that. It just, to me, I don't think Days Gone didn't bomb. It did underperform. It underperformed. So I would like to. And to me, with Siphon Filter, they've got a game that everybody remembers. Everybody kind of has an affinity for. So I would like to see them craft something like that that's in their wheelhouse to kind of get them. I think Days Gone was a solid, ground rule double for them, and Sony wanted it to be a home run.
Ground rule double.
Yeah, it was a ground rule double. Right. So it bounced away or something like that. They gave him a double, but it did underperform. I don't think it flopped, but whatever number Sony had in their head, did not hit.
Here's the truth, though. So the guy, what's his name? Jeff Ross, right?
Yeah.
So obviously he went on David Jaffe's podcast and said, that the project wasn't greenlighted. But then later on, he was on USA Today, and he did an interview there. And he specifically said it was Sony Bend's management that didn't greenlight. It never even made it up to Sony. Sony actually never said no to a Days Gone 2. They never even saw it. He made a complaint specifically on Sony Bend management. So the heads of Sony Bend management said, no, we're not bringing this up to Sony. We're going to do a new IP. And then I guess there was a little conundrum within the group, and that's one of the reasons why he left and some others left. It had nothing to do with Sony as a publisher. Sony never even got to see what they were trying to do for Sony's Bend. For the project. So it wasn't Sony that said no to Days Gone 2. They never even got the chance to say no. It was the Sony Bend management, and that was and there was turmoil or issues, so that's one of the reasons why he left. But it was the management team of Sony Bend that said, we're not happy with this. We need a new IP. They pitched the new IP to Sony, and Sony greenlighted that and gave them a bigger budget. But as far as saying no to Days Gone 2, Sony never said no. So we don't know what Sony would have said. They never got the chance.
I see.
Well,
so look up Jeff Ross interview USA Today.
Yeah, that was a good interview. Yeah, you're right.
So he specifically he went into more specifics there.
Yeah, he's a little more liberal with that interview. Yeah. Jaffe asked some good questions though, but you could kind of tell he was holding keeping some cards close to his vest. Again, I like Days Gone. I was just playing. I remember playing. I'm like, there's nothing in this game that you haven't done in other zombie games except ride a motorcycle, and you had to fix it up and things like that, which was cool. Okay. But running around shooting zombies. We've been doing that since PS1 with Resident Evil. You run around and you shoot zombies, So, but again, I enjoyed the game. I personally believe that Sony already has a group of people in Naughty Dog making a zombie game, and they don't want any other one of their groups making one. Now, that may not be true, but that just makes the most sense. You just don't want anything threatening that. Yeah, do you want to see because they can do to me, a TV show with a combination of bikers, kind of like Sons of Anarchy meets the zombies. That world, as far as a TV show, a long-running TV show, makes more sense than The Last of Us. But it's not that I'm excited for The Last of Us. They got a good cast. They got good writers. But to me, the Days Gone world would be better to explore than the. But that's just my opinion. Let me make that clear. That's just my opinion. Right. And doesn't mean if you have a different one, that's fine. The sun's going to rise and all that.
All right. Hey, shout out to Jason Hannigan. He said, I would love a new Siphon filter. I think a lot of people would. Yeah. Good super chat. All right. Hey, Project Cloud. So, designing a new world. So, other than the end of the world zombie thing, what type of world would you like Sony Bend to craft?
Definitely something that is in the spy genre. Okay. And I do want to point out that there's this YouTube channel, or excuse me, not YouTube channel, Twitter, a user called Oops Leaks. Maybe some people might question the reliability or whatever, but on April 3rd this year, he put out a tweet that said, Bend Studio, Project Propaganda Codename, spiritual successor of Siphon Filter, open world stealth action game, late Cold War setting. Think of open world Hitman plus MGS5 with much denser locations, online elements, and co-op are planned. And to me, that's very consistent with, the description that the big description that Ben even posted on the PlayStation blog today, that it's a game that I believe is ultimately single player most focused, and then it just has significant multiplayer elements. So I don't believe it's inherently a multiplayer game, even though right now they're glad to advertise that. I think the key terminology is includes multiplayer, not is multiplayer.
Okay.
All
right. So this
is exactly what I'd like them to make. Exactly. Right. New IP spy adventure.
All right. So whose opinion I got so far? I had Craig, Project, Call Me Jay. You gave me your opinion. So all right, True SSJ. Yep. What's your view? What world would you like them to craft?
But yeah, I know.
He's like, I want them to craft a day one PC. I'd be like, oh, you motherfucker.
Listen. I know.
Craft that shit on PC. That's why you can craft.
No, listen.
What's up, bro?
I made it may not be possible or something like that, but it's possible. But I want a. I know a lot of y'all might not agree with this. I'm thinking like a Grand Theft Auto type of Easter, I'm from the East Coast, right?
Right.
I know you are too, right? So I would like a nice New York style, city type area where it's more like Grand Theft Auto types gameplay, similar to I guess you could say like Grand Theft Auto Online, whatever, but something with a little bit more, I guess, more closer to realism.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So not as comedic as Grand Theft Auto, something serious.
Yeah, exactly. More.
Like, what was the game PlayStation used to make that was open world? Fuck.
Is it True Crime?
Getaway?
What was it?
Getaway.
The Getaway. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That brought back memories.
Nice. Yes. I would like something like where you can actually do, something like you can do heists. It's not like, cartoony like Saints Row.
Yeah, you want something serious.
Yeah,
Mafia 2. Mafia 2 was serious as shit.
2, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
That game was dope, man.
Yeah, Mafia was good, man. Mafia was good.
I can definitely see a lot of service game with that.
Yeah, so like Mafia 2, but with more open world stuff to do,
Oh, shit.
More activities.
That's some good shit right there, yeah. So
yeah, I enjoy Mafia.
So what I would like them to craft is an open universe space opera. So that way I could start talking shit about saying Starfield's trash. Sony Bend got the true space game. I need content for my channel, bro. Because if Sony's gonna give up on the exclusive PlayStation, I need another new shtick. So I need to talk some trash. I need a space opera from Sony Bend so I can start popping off in Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be like 2023, the true space game is.
Starfield, who?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sony Bend got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? No. So no, to be honest, I don't know what I would. I doubt they'll do a comic book game. So I don't know what world they would craft. You know what I'm saying? I would say this: there was always there was one type of game, like after playing the Grand Theft Autos, right? There was one type of game that was in my head that I would have liked to seen, and it's similar to the city, bustling city, trains like New York City for one, but instead of a gangster, what I always wanted was you play the role of a patrol cop, right? You start out as a patrol cop, and then you do whatever you got to do, but at a certain point you have to pick a choice, right, of how you want to further your career. And like one of the careers would be like, let's say, homicide detective. So if you choose that career, now you're on a different path, a different storyline, specifically, solving murders and maybe even a serial killer.
That's actually a good idea.
So that's one path. Or if they tell you, anti-terrorism force. So now you're dealing with and the reason why I say this, like, you could replay the game from a different perspective, and it's like a whole new game every time. Because you're dealing with whole new characters, whole new storyline, whole new gameplay mechanics based on who you choose, right? So you either choose homicide detective, hey, that's your storyline. If you choose anti-terrorism protection, hey, you're dealing with terrorists that's blowing up the city like Die Hard, right? Yeah. Or if you deal with, like SWAT, now you're dealing with like hostage negotiations and robberies, Or if you deal with undercover gang, hey, now you're like deep into the undercover gang world or mafia, like different roles, right? And that determines your story path, and it's completely different gameplay because obviously, if you're a homicide detective, you're not gonna be like a gang, undercover gang guy. It's two different attitudes, two different mechanics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I always thought, man, that would be pretty cool because you're playing different storylines in this open world, and then like you see the city from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
head off. But
somebody better not steal my shit. I swear to God, if I see a third party like 3 years from now come out with that game, I'm suing. I'm gonna sue.
Sounds like something.
Go ahead. To trademark the idea.
Aaron Greenberg stealing my shit right now. That motherfucker. I'm a sue.
They're gonna announce it. They're gonna announce it at the Xbox event. They're gonna announce that game. They're gonna show.
No, they're not even gonna show the game. They're just gonna say it with no trailer.
They're gonna show PNG.
No nothing. No trailer. No trailer. No nothing. They're just gonna call it Project Badge. I'm like, you motherfucker.
There you go.
I'm gonna be mad at
you. Become a dirty cop.
And every yeah, you could do that too.
And try to stay one step ahead of IAB. That would be cool.
Yo, P-Rod, I'm about to head off right now.
All right, brother.
Go.
Yeah, okay.
Right. And also, but your idea also works well with my live service idea too. Like you can choose the path for a cop, or you can choose the path for a criminal.
Yeah,
that's another one. That's a good idea too.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah! So watch that shit be announced at the Xbox Showcase, but they don't even show the game or nothing. It's just one guy, some random dev we never heard of. Yeah, and I have a great idea, and he repeats the same exact words I said. And he's like, and it's called Project Badge. More to be released. I'm gonna be mad as hell.
We suing.
You all witnessed it. You all witnessed the truth. I'm just, we're not doing that here. I'm gonna be mad as hell. I want a check. Somebody better cut me a check over this.
Word.
You're gonna copyright claim his stream when that shit comes out.
Oh no! And then they shut down my stream. They shut down. They're like, wait a minute. they copyright. They copyright
Microsoft.
They copyright my content. I'm like, what? Oh shit, man. All right, hey, so we're gonna. All right, take care, brother. All right, so we're gonna get to the nitty gritty, right? We're gonna get to the main course. But with that, hey, hit the like button if you enjoyed Amber Heard being found guilty. Hit that like button. All right.
Well, she wasn't found guilty. She was found liable.
That's guilty. All right, that's guilty. All right, that's guilty. All right, we knew. We believed in Johnny Depp. We knew.
I'm a Kentucky. He's a Kentucky guy. I was rooting for him.
Hit the like button if you were rooting for Johnny Depp.
Hey, that one girl was a Camila Vasquez. She made partner today.
Oh yeah, she did. She did it, man.
USC girl.
There you go. All right, so hit that like button if you're down with Johnny Depp. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so we're gonna talk about the main event. Okay. So this is the parameters of the main event. We're gonna talk about the Xbox Bethesda Showcase. So I would like to just break it down to 3 things. Number 1, what would you like to see that you think could make it a successful showcase? What do you think could make it a bad showcase? And then number 3, what are the things that are pretty much negligible? Meaning, if they do these things, it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt, but at the same time, it doesn't help. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Oh, they announced, hey, Madden, the first 10 hours free for all Game Pass guys. Ain't that great? Ain't nobody give a fuck about that. Ain't nobody give a fuck about 10 hours. Right? Like, oh my God, I get to play Madden for 10 hours because the Game Pass. Thank you. No, no, we're not going to give you, like, that ain't bad, but that ain't good either. It's like negligible. Like, it doesn't mean nothing. So that's the only thing. What do you think could make the show successful in your opinion? What do you think could hurt the show? And what do you think are things they could do that are like a waste of, like, it's negligible? Like, it really doesn't mean much. Okay? So we're going to start off with Craig, because I think you're going to say the most wildest shit. So
I think what makes the show good is and successful is they just have to show gameplay. That's it. It just needs to keep running.
Of what? Multiplayer?
Well, they need to show gameplay of Hellblade 2.
Okay, there you go.
Because I'm tired of people saying that they played Hellblade 1 and they enjoyed it. According to a lot of people, they enjoyed it, and now they're not. Now they're dogging out Hellblade 2. So let's see some gameplay. That's on the Unreal 5 engine. Blah blah blah. Let's see 12 T-flops and 52 CUs in action. I'd like to see some gameplay of their driving game, the Forza Motorsports. Avowed. I'd like to see some gameplay. I understand the release dates may not come to 23, 24. I hope that's wrong. So I just want to see gameplay, some gameplay of Starfield. Let's see what you can do on your craft. Can you take other crewmen? Can you go into different cities and recruit people to go help you on jobs? Stuff. You can do that in Oblivion and all that kind of stuff. Recruit people from the Dark Brotherhood to go with you, stuff like that. So let's see if you can just have something like that. Let's see the travel. Let's see some fights in space, stuff that they promised. The surprise game I would like to see is Fable, even if that is some base CGI, because I understand that they're having issues, but maybe some concepts and stuff like that on where they want to take that game. Because that game was disappointing. I enjoyed all three, but it was disappointing. But they just have to show gameplay. Do I think the show will be successful? Yes. Why do I think it'll be successful? Because it has to be.
No. I'm not asking if you think it's. I'm saying, what do you think it would take to make it successful? So that's the first question.
Gameplay. Okay, good. That's it. They have to have gameplay, and you want to throw some release dates or windows in there. That's fine, but it just has to be gameplay of these games that are coming out. That they went out and they've got 36 studios now. Let's see what you all been baking. I mean, it's been like 5 years. It's been half a decade. It seems like since they bought these studios. So let's see what they're working on. Is Bethesda doing more? Oh man, what's the name of that one game? Outer Worlds 2. Let's see if they expand
Bethesda, or was that Obsidian?
That's Obsidian.
But I'm just saying, let's see some gameplay.
But they are doing Outer Worlds 2. They are doing Outer Worlds 2.
Stuff like that. Right. I mean, they can just do that, but I think their back is against the wall, and they have to come through. They have to come through. The patient is bleeding out, and the blood needs to get into the patient. You got to start your pick lines, and let's get going. So, or this patient's going to bleed out. Their pressure's dropping. You've already given them the epinephrine. So now we got to produce. I mean, that's what this is about. Production.
Right, so
production. Let's see the game.
So before we move on to the second question, shout out to Phil DVG for the super chat. He said, if that Xbox show don't hit, they need to replace Phil with Shannon Loftus. Super Lucky's Tales 2, Record 2, and Quantum Break 2 may be our only hope. This dude right here.
Yeah, I like Quantum Break.
And shout out to Donnell Brown. He's a member. Appreciate it. He says, is it true that Xbox is getting demos now? I know they mentioned demos in the show, but that's for the show, right? Yeah. So I don't know if that's like a new thing for Game Pass, but I think they meant that at the event, you're going to be able to play some demos of multiplats. No, I'm playing. I don't know.
Check out the link I sent in the 60 Frames Twitter chat.
Okay. Let me see. Let me take a look.
Hey, in the chat, DDP.
This is
DDP5 said that they're doing a show that they got a whole damage control show lined up afterwards.
All right, hold on.
For their extension.
Let me look at. You said in 60 frames, chat? Okay. You said Microsoft to announce Xbox game demos. Yeah. Oh, to announce Xbox game demos. So let me see. Microsoft to announce Xbox. Oh, so let me read this. Oh, man, please let it be some fuck shit that's locked behind Game Pass. All right, so hold on.
That's hilarious.
Please, God, do it. Because I'm about to pop off on Twitter. This is what I live for, bro. This is what I do. Oh, my God. Let me just read it, boy. I'm getting excited. Let that shit be locked behind Game Pass. God help the Xbox community. God help you guys. If Microsoft decides, we're just gonna read it first. I'm not gonna make no assumptions. Let me just read it. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. All right, hold on.
I want to see it.
I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Give me a second. Got Project Old Man Sully Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
He provided the facts.
Receipts.
Yeah. So we're about to read this. It's story time. I'm about to get my Mr. Rogers Neighborhood on.
Oh, snap.
I gotta say, young children, I got a story to tell. All right, so all right, here we go. So let me share my screen so we can read it together. Give me a second. Oh shit! You know what? I fucked up, man. You know. Normally I have my. See, I was supposed to show these images and I didn't. Man, I'm such a turd. But anyway, let me go share my screen. Okay, let me go. So this article, it says right here. Nah, cancel. I don't want to know. All right. So sources have said that Microsoft will be announcing several big announcements before Summer Game Fest on June 9th. One of the big announcements is that Microsoft will be launching a new service to seemingly compete against PlayStation Plus time-limited game trials that were announced earlier this year. The feature will be coming to Xbox Game Pass members within the next year and will begin with a focus on helping independent game developers across the globe. Developers that choose to enroll in the project will not only get the necessary data needed for game development, but Microsoft will reportedly also be compensating developers for participating. Exact details not. All right, so that's kind of ambiguous. In addition to this announcement, Microsoft will also be announcing an extension to their Samsung partnership, which will allow people to stream Xbox games on their Samsung smart TVs without a console via cloud. The end is near. The end is nigh.
Well, now, wait a minute. I said this was going to happen years ago. Yeah. Where are my flowers?
Okay, I think everybody knew we were going to do that. I mean, hell, Sony tried to do it. They just was on Gaikai, which was trash. But here we go.
It was trash.
Yeah, here we go. He goes, there'll be several small announcements too, including the expansion of cloud gaming to other countries to make the service more accessible. It's expected that the announcements will be made several hours prior to Summer Game Fest show on June 9th. Recently, Xbox Game Pass has been the pinnacle of subscription-based digital service and continues to dominate the Western market. Microsoft is expected to expand its horizon more with expansion to its cloud gaming and the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. In addition to this, Microsoft is planning to increase its revenue capability by allegedly planning an ad in-game advertisement. There's free-to-play games, but what the fuck it talks about demos? Did I miss it? Did I miss it?
Please listen to my demo. Please listen to my demo.
Am I an idiot?
No, go back up. It did say something about that.
Am I bugging out? Like, did it say? I feel like an idiot right now, live on the air. I don't.
This is okay.
But what's the paragraph that talks about demos?
I thought it was up higher.
Like it's in the.
Well, it says it says it in the title. That's what I'm saying. The title says Microsoft to announce Xbox game demos and more on June 9th. All right.
Well, see, it says it right there. The second it says they're going to release it.
No, but
that sounds vague, though.
No, but it doesn't give. No, yeah, because this doesn't. All this says is one of the biggest announcements is that Microsoft will be launching a new service to seemingly compete against PlayStation Plus time limited game trials that were announced earlier this year. Are they saying demos?
That's what they mean by demo.
Yeah, that was the demo.
Okay.
That's a very. This is who the fuck. See, this is what happens when you only pay writers $20. You get this shit.
That was Tom Henderson.
You get this shit. This shit would not pass an essay paper. This shit would not pass an essay English 101 paper. This is like a C+ writing right here. This is what you get for paying $20.
So it's not game trials like Sony? Is like, what is it?
Nothing. There's nothing. Technically, the word demo is not even there, so we're only assuming this paragraph means demo.
Damn.
Right. So I assume is that they're doing they're going to give you
range.
What?
It's within the semantic range.
Now we're using my plot. But I'm saying, but let's assume. All right, so right now I can't go hard, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold back a little bit. I'm gonna hold this weapon. I'm gonna hold this little, tactic to the side. I'm gonna table it for a little bit until I get some official announcement. But God help you, Xbox dudes. If Microsoft said you could do demos if you're on Game Pass. Ooh.
What that sounds to me is that some of the games that are going to be shown will have demos for you to try out if you have Game Pass. It won't be like Sony's doing it. That's what I think. Like Steam does it. Sometimes they do like a demo event, like a game festival.
I'm gonna talk my shit, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta hold those cards close to the vest.
Yeah, Vegan King. He said, "How bots gotta wait a year for demos?"
They've been waiting years for games, so
games.
All right, so Craig, on to number 2. What are the things that Microsoft could do to make the show fail?
Very little gameplay. No game. I mean, they need some pretty strong. I know Scorn is coming out this year, So I would like to see some more gameplay of that.
Stay with the question. What can they do for it to fail? What are the things they should avoid?
Like I said before, lack of gameplay, lack of announcements of dates. Okay. So it's that is about it.
So the opposite. Like the opposite of your goods. Complete opposite of what you think they can do to make it successful.
If it fails, it's because of lack of gameplay.
Okay. All right.
That's it. Okay. If they don't have a lot of gameplay and they have a lot of filler, it's a failure.
Okay.
It's a failure.
Right, so third question. Mm-hmm. What do you think what are the things that they might do that is like actually negligible? Meaning it's not bad, but at the same time, it ain't nothing to even talk about.
Release Windows.
Just release Windows.
And Windows of the games, not Windows, the actual, your PC.
2024, like if they just say 2024.
Yeah, fall 2023, summer 2020, it's something like that. No, you guys are at a point where you can't do that, but hopefully they know that. Okay. Hopefully they know that. So show a little more. I know they're going to show the Modern Warfare 2 trailer tomorrow. Maybe expand on that trailer with some gameplay.
I think Sony got the marketing.
They can.
Oh, they cannot. Okay, well then, F that then.
He said, "Well, fuck, they failed." Then.
Yeah, I mean, F that then. You got to do something. I mean, it's
but they can't.
I'm just to a point where
that's for Summer Game Fest. That's not.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna show Bleeding Edge 2.0 gameplay.
Oh,
they could, I guess, but
they're gonna make an announcement that they sold Bleeding Edge to Sony.
Oh, they could have. Well, I mean, hopefully they show a little bit more of something. I just, look, I hope they do well. I miss the days of going into the store and be like, damn, I can't play that because I don't have that Nintendo system. I don't have that whatever system it was at the time. But Microsoft has robbed me of that, for the last 2 generations. So I want them to do better. Like Kratos says. Do better. Right. Don't be sorry. Do better.
Right. Hey,
I'm sure they'll be fine. Right. I'm sure they'll be fine.
So I want to shout out to Vegan VR King. He is now a part of the 60 FNL family. Welcome, my brother. I truly appreciate you signing up for the membership. I truly appreciate it. And I promise I'm going to improve the membership program. It's not going to be raising price. I'm not going to do no Netflix weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that. I'm just going to do it better, make it better, and better, right? So you ain't got nothing to worry about, but I truly appreciate for you rocking on. Project Cloud. Same 3 questions. Yes. What do you think Microsoft can do to make the show successful? What do you think that Microsoft should avoid that could lead to potentially the show being trash? And then what are the things you think is like irrelevant? Like not bad, but at the same time, not worth talking about.
So, I mean, things that I think would be great would be like Wolfenstein 3. I think that'd be a great announcement. Well, number 2, the first game as well as well, it's not the DLC, but the expansion, the Old Blood or something. Those are fantastic games. FPS games with a huge focus on story with cutscenes. So that's huge. I'd love to see that. I think it's a bit of a long shot if we'll actually get that announcement, but that would be extremely welcome for me. And plus, it'd be nice too with Xbox kind of having the old stigma about being a shooter box. Like, yes, make it a shooter box, please. Make it the RPG box. Okay. I think just in general, updates to the big things that they had announced within the last couple of years would be great. If we had something more on Hellblade, Contraband, Fable. I think Starfield, that's a lock. That's going to be a great moment for the game. But another thing, too, that I'm not super excited about right now, in fact, I have very low enthusiasm, but I'm interested to see more, is Redfall. Aaron Griegler was just posting on Twitter, with a picture of himself with the Redfall shirt on with, the Xbox CFO. So, that we're going to get more of that, it seems like. Okay. I would also love to see things that we totally don't even know that they're working on.
Surprise hits?
We've had, do you have a Marvel game in development? Do you have some type of DC game? Do you have a Star Wars game? Do you have some branded IP that, I know, was it IO Interactive's working on a James Bond game? Did you maybe make that game exclusive? You know what I mean? Okay. Can you give me Indiana Jones? which that's a confirmed one. But will we see that?
Yeah, like if you see gameplay.
Honestly, I'm not really sure like about things to avoid. I just kind of love great gameplay. So even if I think we're going to get a lot of first-party content, but even if for some reason like third-party is the majority of it, as long as it's like really good gameplay demos or trailers, like that's cool too with me. But I wouldn't want them to overly focus on that. And I think because they have so many studios, like that won't be a concern. I guess technically, as far as number of games, like it is going to be majority third party, but I'm more focused on like the amount of time they spend, on those titles. And honestly, like if they are going to show that, do they have at least some benefit for Xbox gamers? Is it going to be a timed exclusive? Is it some sort of Xbox doesn't do as much as Sony does, but like, will they give you, I don't know, a cooler pre-order bonus if you get it on Xbox? Will it be a Game Pass day one? Something like that. You know what they're probably going to do? They're probably going to do it like the last couple of years, where they're like, yeah, from this point forward into the show, it's like now all Game Pass stuff.
Okay,
that'll be a day one.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll see how that is. And then you said things that are irrelevant.
Oh, irrelevant, like it's like negligible, not bad, but at the same time. Yeah, this doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Although there's no doubt the Game Pass is going to be mentioned a number of times, I wouldn't want them to overemphasize that, because at this point, we all know the value. You can talk about it a little bit, but just focus on the content that I'm going to get from Game Pass. You know what I mean? Hopefully they've got good demos. I think Jeff Grubb was saying that they do have a lot of gameplay demos lined up, so that's promising, like actual demonstrations of games, extended gameplay. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's Xbox's time to shine right now. I think it'll be a good show. But I will say, like, almost every year I watch it, I'm almost, at least in some way, somehow a little disappointed. Maybe not the overall feel, but you know what I mean? You're just like, well, that's a good step, but I still want more.
Okay.
Like, if it's not, like, I think they had good announcements within the last couple of years, but the problem was, kind of no release windows, and, these games still feel like they're 2023 and later. Can we actually get some, announcements of dates? And not only that, but can these games actually stick to the windows that they announce? I think that's going to be important, but, that takes time to find out as well.
All right. Appreciate it. Okay. Good points. All right. So call me Jay.
What's up?
So same 3 questions for you. And I know this is really important because Microsoft is saving the PC platform with their games. So I know you're betting the bank. Now I'm playing.
I'm betting the bank every year. I'm betting the bank every year with Microsoft, and they still somehow disappoint me, like Project Cat said a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt you, right? It's only more games for you. And they keep fucking it
up. So what I think would make the show good, even great, is if they show like surprise announcements from first party studios that are either coming out this year or early next year. That's what I think would save the show, or would save like this, because everybody's waiting for them to do some sort of either a trickery and come out with like a bang, or it'll just completely flop, one of the two. That's about it. That's what I think. Show a lot of gameplay. Show gameplay, like extensive gameplay. Don't talk less, show more, basically. Right. What would make the show bad is putting games like third-party games into Game Pass and thinking that that's enough to justify the fact that you delayed 2 AAA games that were supposed to come out this year. Like, I want to go into a little bit of what some dude from an Xbox podcast said, is that, it's fine that they delayed it. They should just take Batman, the Batman game, and put it on Game Pass for this year or something like that.
That was like the number one thing they want.
Yeah, like,
and Harry Potter,
it'll be fine,
and everything's cool.
I could be wrong, but I have a strong feeling that there's a lot more Xbox gamers than there is Xbox gamers that are subscribed to Game Pass. So what is adding AAA games on Game Pass going to make for the rest of the people that don't use Game Pass and just buy the games on Xbox, if any, right? So that would make it bad. So having an overabundance of third-party games will also make it bad, in my opinion, because those are games that I can play on PC or on PlayStation, whatever the hell. Like, show me reasons why I should keep subscribing to Game Pass or playing on my Xbox or whatever the hell, right? And things that are negligible, I can't really think of one. Just like Project Cloud said, don't talk too much about Game Pass. We've known about Game Pass for years. We know that it's a great value. I have Game Pass, so like, just stop talking a lot about Game Pass and just show whatever you gotta show. That's basically what I think.
Okay, so let me
more first parties. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so let me do a couple of things. So first, my boy Okie Oak, he said Microsoft focused too much on the cloud and Game Pass, in my opinion. That's the reason I think the quality to their games has dropped dramatically over the years. So
that's true.
I do agree. I do agree that I think so. Microsoft already had issues with quality, not having enough studios. Their first step was to buy studios to build up their portfolio, but I think a possible mistake was they did too much at the same time too fast. The whole put on PC, xCloud, and Game Pass all at the same time, and they haven't fully established and developed the battle rhythm for being a good publisher and creating content and delivering content in a timely manner. You understand what I'm saying? So they have all these set pieces, but the basic set piece of creating the games and launching the games, they haven't mastered yet. But they want to do all this shit all in one shot. I think, like, if they would have, all right, work on the project of xCloud, but don't make it like a huge focal point. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe do PC, but not day and date. So that way you could give your developers time to just focus on the console. And then, like a year or 2 years later, put it on PC. You know what I'm saying? And then when you are confident that you got that pipeline going, all right, now we're going to go day and date. Now we're going to put more energy into cloud. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think they did a lot at the same time when they haven't fully resolved their number one issue, which was creating great games and launching them. Right? So shout out to Okio. You're a good one. Shout out to the sex bot.
Who? I saw that.
Naked HD XYZ. So I'm sex dates. I'm gonna tell you why I'm giving that sex bot props. Is because I have it set to prevent that. I have the chat set to where you have to be a member for 2 minutes before you're allowed to chat. So it's for two reasons. Number one, it's not to force subscribers, but it's to prevent anybody from trying to DDoS the chat, and it's to prevent that from SexBot. But this SexBot is dedicated. This motherfucker said, I'm going to wait the 2 minutes, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. So shout out to the SexBot. Yo, like, you literally waited 2 minutes, and you did it. And you shot your shot right on my chat. Oh, shit, I've never seen that
And
before.
They weren't even discreet. They spammed.
No, they spammed the fuck. Yo, that's patience, boy. That SexBot is patient. It's like, oh.
They got patience, but they fucked up.
They subscribe, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm gonna wait. You think I'm gonna leave? Nah, I'm gonna stay right here. That's true. That SexBot is true dedication right there. So shout out to the SexBot right there. Hit the like button for the 300 viewers. All right. So now you're gonna get mine. Let me crack my knuckles. You hear that? I'm gonna do it. Here we go. My 3 things. All right. And the reason why I did this podcast specifically, because no other podcast is setting a standard. Every single one is like, oh, here's my prediction. It's going to be an amazing show. No one's talking about the potential of the show possibly being trash, and these are the reasons why. So that's why I asked you guys.
Well, I was going to do that tomorrow when I got off from teaching CPR, but okay.
Hey, God bless you for saving lives, but we need this information now. Now I'm playing.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why. So I'm glad I got you.
Revive that Xbox,
you know
baby.
So here you go. That's it. He's going to get the defibrillator. Revive that sucker.
Yeah.
All right. So these are things.
AED going.
He's going to send a jolt through that Series X, baby.
I say, so to make it successful, for me, number one, it's a blend of what you guys saying. Gameplay. We got to get gameplay. And we got to, and me specifically, Hellblade's got to be one of those games. They bought Ninja Theory way too long, and that little thing that they did, it was sus. So we need live demonstration gameplay with somebody holding their controller, showing that they're playing.
Like Corey Barlock did.
Right? Yeah. We need that. Hellblade needs
What's the name of that beautiful young black woman that works for him?
Well,
I can't think of her name.
Well, that's an automatic win right there.
If she comes up on stage
instead of Phil Spencer, that's an automatic win.
Sarah Vaughan.
Yeah, Sarah Vaughan. Yeah, Sarah Vaughan.
Yeah, she needs to come out there and just do the show. I'll be like, all right, yeah.
If she does the show and not Phil Spencer, that's a win right there. Now, man, we some sexist, misogynistic motherfuckers on this podcast. Shame on you guys, man. Be better. Listen, no, but gameplay, specifically Hellblade's got to be one of those games, right? It's got to be one of those games, right? We got to see gameplay of Starfield, right? Like real gameplay. Like, again, they pick up the controller and they're playing it. You see what I'm saying? For that game, right? What would be another game? See some latest information and actual information on some games. I don't think we're gonna see Fable. I think they're still hurting. Perfect Dark. I don't know, bro. I don't know if we're gonna see anything on Perfect Dark. I'm pretty sure they're gonna show Forza, which is fine. You know, I'm not into racers, but for the fans, I like it. I think they're gonna have a Forza demonstration. It better not be too long, because I swear to God, if that thing's like 15 minutes, that's an automatic L.
They're gonna take 10 minutes to pull out the car.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, if they show 15 minutes of Forza, that's it. Automatic failure. Automatic failure. Automatic failure. That's an automatic L. Nah, you know what I'm saying. So, but mostly some of these projects that everybody's talking about. Oh, we got 50 projects. We need to see some gameplay. So that's number one. Some of these games we need actual release dates. Like Hellblade needs a release date. Hellblade needs a release date. We can't just keep dangling that carrot. Hellblade would need a release date. I think Starfield.
Yeah.
I think I'm still up in the air and deciding if Starfield, depending how bad. I have a feeling that they need to do a lot of work on that game. Something tells me that game still needs a lot of work. But if it doesn't need a lot of work, having a new release date for Starfield would be nice. So that would be a good win. Another thing for a win is if they announce like a new IP. Like any other studios that we're not so sure about. Like I don't know what Compulsion Games is doing. Obsidian. Unveiled gameplay too. We need to see a gameplay from Unveiled. Like all this shit we know about and we seen trailers already. Avowed, Hellblade. What else? We seen trailers too.
We saw a trailer for their Fallout game. I forgot.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds 2.
So Outer Worlds 2 gameplay. For that. Yeah. So games we already saw trailers to like 2 years ago during their showcase, whatever. Those games need to have gameplay now because to show another trailer, we're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like to me, so they need gameplay for the stuff we already know about. But I'm cool with trailers. I'm cool, yeah. So I'm cool with trailers for the new stuff. What is it? What's that game? Red whatever? Redfall. Gameplay. I understand it's not ready, but show a little bit of gameplay of that. Because we already seen the trailer. Don't show me another new trailer from something we already seen a trailer to. You understand? Now, new IPs, fine, you could show trailer. You know, give us some excitement to new IPs, new content from the other studios are making, and you could do a teaser trailer or new trailer just to give us an idea. Hey, we're working on that, right? Whether it's Killer Instinct or whatever, I'm cool with that. But I think some new IPs will also be good. We're good on track, right? Some surprise announcements. I would really like if they have like what Project Cloud says, a Marvel announcement or DC announcement. That would be pretty amazing. You know, because I think I'm not. You know, I would like to see more Marvel and DC games. I think, or maybe Spawn. I would be cool with that. If they somehow lock down Spawn, that would be amazing, right?
The
Hulk, something like that, right? So I'm cool with that, right? So I think so kind of like a blend what everybody says, but me specifically, gameplay for stuff we already know about and seen trailers to. I don't think showing more trailers at this point would be a good idea. It should be gameplay. If they're going to show trailers, it should be the new stuff that they haven't announced, like new surprises. So I'm cool with that, right? So that to me, if they do that, the show's a success. What could make the show a failure is not enough new gameplay. Like they keep showing trailers of shit they already announced. That would be very bad. And even worse, if they try to make the show mostly about multiplats, but it's day one on Game Pass. Because I understand for Game Pass users, it's great. You save money. But to me, how you get access to the game, whether you outright buy it or you do it through a service, doesn't change anything. Playing the game is playing the game. Whether you get it through GameFly or you get it through a subscription service or you outright buy it, it's about playing the game. So I don't see get it on Game Pass as a win. Sure, it's a win for the people who save money, but it's not a win for the intent of the show, which is just want new content. So to me, multiplats, like if somehow the show becomes about that, Like, that's the main thing. Look at all these multiplats you can play and you don't have to buy it. That's a fucking L. Because if someone comes up to me, I don't have to pay $70. I'll be like, I don't have to pay $70 either. I could subscribe to Game Pass if I really wanted to. What's the difference? Right? I could wait till it drops price, or I could wait till it's used. I game share, so I can let the other, my brother-in-law, he'll buy the game and I play. There's so many ways to save money. Saving money ain't the thing. It's the content. What are the content that's coming out that we're playing? So I think that would be a big L. And then finally, to me, what would be negligible? What would be negligible? Meaning it doesn't mean anything. I think it's just the whole Game Pass thing. They once again reiterate the value behind Game Pass. Now this is the thing about Game Pass. This is why I think Game Pass has been around since 2017. It's 4 years old already, right? Let's look at it this way. Disney Plus came out in 2019, right? I think it was 2019. Right? So Disney Plus came out in 2019. Hell, Netflix came out like 11 years ago, 14 years ago, whatever. When they first came out, everybody talked about the value behind these streaming services. Same thing with HBO Max. When these services first come out, everybody talks about, man, look at all this content. And then you get all the future content. You're going to get Disney shows. You're going to get, WandaVision, The Mandalorian, man, for only 14 whatever bucks. Man, that's great value. Everybody talked about that. But after like a couple of months, everybody stopped doing that. No one today goes, man, Disney Plus is great value. You got National Geographic, you got Star Wars content, you got Marvel content, you got fucking, Pixar content. No one keeps reiterating that. Because at this point, it's not about reminding people great value. It's literally, what content are you showing me now? Like, look at Netflix. There's people unsubscribing for Netflix. Netflix has like 10,000.
Went up. It's like $17, man.
Yeah, Netflix 20. Netflix
is it
has
20?
Yeah.
Damn.
So Netflix has 10,000 shows that you possibly cannot watch all. But there's people who don't feel it's worth it, so they're unsubscribing because it's about the content now. It's no longer about great value. No, it's what content are you showing. So I think, in my opinion, Game Pass now at this point, yes, we get it, $15 a month. Hey, it's about the content, bro. Like, what content are you bringing to the table? We just want to know about content. Whether you buy the game or do it through subscription, whatever, fine. Show us the games and show us the great content, especially something unique to the Xbox ecosystem. I'm not going to hold them against PC. I get it. That's a bridge already done. But at the very least, if you call Xbox and somebody goes, oh, yeah, I'm going to play this game, I should be able to easily identify you as an Xbox gamer. I shouldn't be confused on, like, are you going to play that on PlayStation? Or are you going to play that on PC? Like, well, I'm not even include PC. I'm going to be like, are you going to play that on PlayStation? Because I didn't hear anything specific that, like, Xbox. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the content for me. So an over-focus on the value of Game Pass, that's like, whatever. That doesn't mean nothing no more. It's 4 years old. It's 5 years old. We get it. What about the content, right? Shout out to Cloaked Onyx. He ain't playing with $100 super chat. He says, for the RTX 3090 PC fund, it's the smart choice to play Starfield on. All right, brother. Since you did that,
what a 3090?
Yeah.
Now you got $1,100.
So what kind of CPU do you suggest?
No. So he's telling me to get the 3090 Ti PC fund. So
what kind of CPU?
What? Hey, baby steps, bro. Baby steps.
All right.
Baby steps. I'm gonna get me a Puma core.
An i3.
I'm gonna get me a Puma core.
Okay.
AMD Puma.
I wanted to add two more things to what I was saying about
that a good choice?
Showcase.
Is that a good choice?
I feel like Puma core?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, get the
But shout out to Cloak Onyx. All right, Cloak, that's in the piggy bank. Since you did that, fine. Do they even have a 3090 Ti? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is it?
They do?
They have a 30. Yeah. There's a 3090 Ti. Ti. I don't think they have a 3090 Ti.
Oh, that I don't know.
I know they have a. Did you mean? I think he meant 3080 Ti.
Yeah,
maybe.
Impatient Fire said wait for the 4080, but
no.
Impatient Fire, you gotta put 5 on it. My man Onyx that came in here pretty heavy handed. That's pretty heavy handed right there.
No, Cloak Onyx said, he ain't talking shit. He's like, Puerto Rock, do not even think of getting your bullshit ass 3060. You better fucking because they don't want me to add to the survey with the 1060. They They don't want me to raise the numbers of weak PCs. Survey. Yeah, they want me to go on the high end. I gotta get the numbers up. PC.
Oh, it costs you $2,200. Damn.
Also, there is a 3090 Ti.
That much.
Is there a 3090 Ti?
Yeah,
he said he has one.
Jesus.
How many gigs of RAM is that?
It costs 2 stacks.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I never heard of a 3090 Ti, so I don't even think PC Master Race has that card. I think you guys ignored it. At the price of 2200,
3080.
At the price of 2200, you guys definitely ignored that shit. How much RAM does it have?
Fire. You got no money for donations.
How much gigs of RAM does it have?
Let me look. Let's look at the damn Cloak. You really switched the topic because now I'm interested. A 3090 Ti.
I want to add to the showcase thing a little bit.
All right, go ahead.
A medium and a small, 2 things that I got. That's like a medium, like in terms of hype, and like a more or less shitty hype. The medium one is if they announce that they're going to copy what Sony's doing and add and retroactively add achievements to like older games, like original Xbox games.
I think that would be good.
I have a Series X and I play a lot of backwards compatibility games because I can't play those Xbox games that were exclusive back then on my PC emulated. It runs like shit. So it's good for that. I like that. So if they can do that, that'll be great. And the other one is maybe like, I know that they said they're not going to do more backwards compatibility games because of copyright and whatever. I hope that they at least acknowledge that they're going to continue to update and improve the ones that they already have now, as if like, oh, this game don't got 60 FPS? Well, here you go. Doesn't have resolution boost? Here you go. Maybe at like a 16:9 widescreen hack, like emulators on PC do, and make it experimental. So although it'll maybe look a little weird on the sides, you can still it'll still cover your whole screen rather than playing with 2 black bars on each side, like some games are like that. That's about it. I would like that.
All right, so this is the RTX 3090 Ti specs. So CUDA cores. CUDA.
How many T-flops does it have?
Let's see. I don't know. Well,
I don't think Nvidia does T-flop, does it?
Well, and we can't get it then.
Let
me see.
Gotta have 12 T-flops.
Let's see, my man. Look what you did, my man. My man's out here now. We became fucking PC spec webcam podcast. This guy.
Oh no,
he got us. Yeah,
now all these PlayStation, all these pony that are Karens are gonna come over here.
Exposed. So we got 10,752 CUDA cores.
What does that even mean?
We still trying to figure out what a CUDA cores CUs, right? Compute units. That's what they call them.
I think so because
it's got how many?
I think they moved on from calling it teraflops ever since the 20 series came out.
Yeah,
they called T-flops on the shaders and the ray tracing are called T-flops. Yeah, but in the tensor cores, but
these are 10,752 CUDA cores.
There's not a whole lot of difference there.
Yeah,
the base clock is different.
So boost clock 186 gigahertz as compared to 170. I mean to 1.7. Base clock.
The bandwidth's not different though.
Yeah, 1.67 gigahertz for base compared to 1.4. Same amount of RAM, 24 gigs of GD.
The problem with the 3090 and even now the Ti is it was
called D-batch.
We need D-batch up here. We need
D-batch.
We need D-batch. Yeah. Only he could figure this out. Because you and your lying eyes. You're lying, guys.
The problem with the 3090 is that the 3080 and even the Ti is pretty close in performance. It just doesn't have the memory, like the RAM. Yeah. And the 3090 was like stupidly expensive, and the Ti is even more. So for gaming itself, it's not really worth it. Just go with the 3080 or the 3080 Ti because it's like really close in terms of performance. Yeah, 3090, but not on the RAMs. It doesn't have the same amount of RAM, but it still has enough RAM or a lot more RAM that you would need anyways for 4K and shit like that.
Is it more powerful than a 980 Ti?
850 watts.
Nah, bro. 980 Ti is still faster. A little bit.
Okay.
850 watts to power this sucker?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
This
you
generation
need a fucking nuclear
Samsung
power plant.
Yeah. They pull a lot more power.
Bro, I'm gonna need $100 super chat every day for the electricity bill. Shout out to Cloak Onyx.
when
this shit needs to be registered by the Department of Energy.
When Porter Rock turns on his computer, it's like when he turns on the microwave, the lights kind of flicker a little bit.
It's gonna feel like Stranger Things in this house. Like the lights are.
Yeah.
Like I turn on the PC.
The resolution is like 7,000p.
My man said I DM'd you the link in Twitter of the 3090 Ti I bought. Holy shit!
Yeah, so you can buy that same one.
Yo, I turn that computer on. All you're gonna hear is
literally.
I'm gonna turn into a time machine.
I'm gonna be like, holy shit! That's all you're gonna hear. Like you press the button. It's gonna sound like
it massages your feet.
It's gonna sound like the proton packs from Ghostbusters. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? My TV's gonna explode. I need like an 8K TV for that sucker.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's another 3 stacks.
Yo, my man Cloak Onyx is like, he's fucking beast.
He came in heavy-handed though. Shout out to Cloak Onyx.
Oh,
he went all out with his PC.
Yeah, man.
That's what happens when you switch over to PC.
Spider-Man's gonna look good for him.
Yeah. Wow.
Shout out to Cloak Onyx, bro. You the truest.
And I don't understand. People are saying that they're getting the remaster. It's like, well, you always get the remaster. I've been playing the legendary version of Mass Effect on PC for like since I got my PC. You know, so I've always been playing the legendary. I've always been playing at 60 minimum. I can play up to 200 frames.
I think they mean. I saw some people mention that. I think they were talking about like the whole face with Peter Parker. There's still some people that are mad about that. Apparently,
yeah.
Well, he looks like
this
dude
from the movie. Yeah, he looks like this dude from the movie.
Yeah, he does. He looks similar. He doesn't look the same, but he looks similar, about the same age.
100%. There's going to be a mod that someone's going to rip the assets from the PS4 version, like the disc, and put it on the PC version. And you're just going to play as old Peter Parker, the PS4 Peter Parker.
So he showed me which one he bought on Newegg. He paid $2,200.
Shout out to him and his credit card.
He bought a gigabyte. He put a gigabyte anus. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Aorus. Oh, my bad. I misread it. Oh man, I'm tired.
What?
I had a long day. How long
Demonetized?
GeForce RTX 3090 Ti Extreme Water Force. Extreme Water Force.
Water Force?
24.
It's a waterfall?
24 gig GDRX PCI Express ATX. This guy got water cooled.
Wow.
Oh, it's a water cooled one.
Guess,
but isn't the PlayStation liquid cooled as well?
It's liquid cooled, yeah, but it's not the same as water cooled.
Wow.
Holy shit! This thing.
Yeah, it's like the compound that it uses.
This sucker is a weapon of mass destruction.
You have to put one of those yellow nuclear things around.
Oh yeah, man! My man needs the radioactive warning symbol.
He needs a radioactive suit because when he turns that shit on, it's like,
don't put your nutsack near there. You won't have kids.
Exactly.
Shout out to Cloak Onyx balling, bro. Oh, I'm so jealous. He's playing games at 500 frames per second. Yo. Oh, so shout out to, he said I DM'd you the link in Twitter. Yeah, it's like, man, that shit is crazy, bro.
Wow, shout out to him, man.
Man, bro, if we all can only be like Cloak. Be like Cloak. You know what I'm saying? My man,
you got it halfway paid off. I mean, she won $1,000, G. So that's your
you just need the rest of the computer now.
You know? Yeah. And man, if I'm gonna spend that much on a GPU, I shouldn't have a CPU. It should do that shit too.
Everything.
It should do everything.
He just has the graphics card on the desk, and he's like, "How do I turn it on?"
I should just plug power plugs, TV, graphics card at that price. Nothing else.
That's it. This man.
Oh shit! Shout out to that. All right. Hey, so I think we covered it. So hey, is there anything you guys? So so of course I did the 3 things for Bethesda Showcase. Now I want to open up to more like a freestyle. Is there anything you guys want to cover in terms of no longer confined to those 3 constraints? Anything you want to talk about the showcase? Maybe you want to make a prediction. What? It's free flowing. We spitting now. Now we're at the BT part where
it's a freestyle.
We freestyling it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna freestyle like him. I'm gonna freestyle like Chocolate Dropper. You know what I'm saying? Now go ahead. So who wants to kick off with the freestyle? Whatever comes to mind.
I got something.
Okay, there we go.
So I mean, look, P-Rock, maybe you covered this in like a previous stream with just yourself or something, but State of Play just happened this past Thursday, and honestly, I thought it was probably by far the best State of Play that they had, where they're showing multiple games.
Okay.
I was like really surprised at how good that was.
Okay. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, they're getting better. I think the last 2 was good. I think. You think that maybe they finally figured it out? That they kind of like, okay, we're kind of... Because the first couple of State of the Plays was trash. It was bad. The first one that came out, I did a live stream, like everybody does. Oh, catch me live to do the stream. I did that. I was one of those idiots. And when I saw what I saw, I'm like, I will never do this shit again with State of Play. Oh, hell nah. I ain't going to be out here wasting my time on this shit. This shit was bad. And then like 3, 4, 5 later, I still didn't do it. It wasn't until maybe like 2 State of Plays ago or whatever, when I'm like, okay, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how would I say this here? So, like, I thought they had a really good showing because they had the content. And I think it's interesting that it's called State of Play. It's not supposed to be, in my opinion, well, it'd be nice if it was, but it's literally the state of play. So that means whether it's the crap, the good, the mediocre, we're showing it.
so you're saying Sony's like, listen,
it's literally the state of play.
So it is what it is. So you're like, Sony's out there be like, I said what I said. I know what you mean. It's like the most current. This is it. This is what's going on. Like literally, like right here, right now for us.
Exactly.
Okay.
And, obviously they have State of Play, and then they have their PlayStation Showcase that happens either once or twice a year. Okay. So if you're somebody who has been disappointed with State of Plays, maybe don't watch them and just stick with the Showcase. But if you're just literally interested in, hey, what's the latest that Sony can offer me, or, what's their marketing like right now, watch State of Play. You're going to maybe find some gems, maybe some things you're not interested in, maybe some things that just downright look terrible to you. Okay. But it's literally the State of Play.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like that they, some people that play PC, like, we're getting Spider-Man, and for people on PlayStation, they're getting a bunch of different genres or a bunch of different, just different games that all look pretty good. Like, there was a lot of games that I saw there that I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty good. Like, I would play that.
Okay.
Especially Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, starting off with RE4 Remake, well, that got your attention.
That's going to be really... I'm curious how that's going to play out, especially the VR thing that they were talking about. I don't know if it's going to be the whole game or if it's going to be sections, because, we got RE4 VR on the Quest 2 already. So I wonder how different it's going to be.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, and there was one thing, I think it was... I'm forgetting the title right now, but maybe it was Walking Dead, where they revealed something weird about the release date. And I was like, wait a second, did they just inadvertently reveal the PSVR 2 release window?
Right.
Some article picked it up on that. I was like, that's interesting. Because it's coming out PSVR this year.
Because that game's coming out this year. Oh, wait, did it say that?
Yeah, the PSVR 1 version is coming out this year. It could it's still technically possible that the PSVR 2 version just won't be ready until next year, but PSVR 2 is coming out this year, but I think most reports said it's 2023
okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, because when I saw that, what you mentioned, I was like, okay, so this game literally confirmed that PSVR 2 is coming out this year then, but I guess I didn't read it correctly.
Yeah, 2023 is when it's coming out, so at least that's all the signs seem to point to.
I think we might be able to reserve it around Black Friday, though.
Did you play the first game? Have you guys played in VR?
No, never.
No? Did you at least try the PSVR, the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, you have?
VR my head.
Okay, so I would suggest if you have a friend or something, try the Quest 2. That's going to be the closest thing you're going to find right now to how the PSVR 2 is going to work, except for the graphics and stuff like that, obviously, because the console is going to be a lot more powerful. But because I think it was last stream that Portorock and someone else we were talking about VR, and he was explaining how the first PSVR is a little blurry and so on and so forth. One of the bigger things, in my opinion, it's not the blurriness, it's more the controllers and how limited you are. You just have two
dildos.
Two glowing dildos with no analog sticks. My first VR was the PSVR, and I was like, this is good. But then I bought the original Rift, and I was like, this is VR right here. Yeah. So if none of you have ever tried the Quest and the Quest 2, then I would highly suggest it. Like, it's so good. It's really good. And it's like $300 too.
Yeah. So I would say I appreciate Sony doing PSVR, right? But I think they should have done controllers instead of trying to get rid of the Move controllers they had stuck in the warehouse and try to find a way to get rid of them, because that gave a bad impression to that, right?
I think
there's a lot of bad initial impressions of PSVR 2. Number one, the cable setup is pretty it is annoying. I have to tell you, you really like. There's so many things you have to ignore or get over to really enjoy PSVR, which just shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't have to be like, oh yeah, it's a bad cable setup, but I'll ignore it. Yeah, these Move controllers suck, but I'll ignore it. It shouldn't be that way, right? It should be like everything should just click and it's just flow. And a lot of people saw all that stuff, right? And then like graphically, like I said, it's not that impressive. So now you're like, the graphics ain't that good. So let's say like because you have to experience VR. There's no way a YouTube video or even someone else playing it could really get you to see what VR can bring to the table. So when you look at PSVR, all right, the graphics ain't that impressive, but then you see the cable setup, and you're like, what the hell? And then they tell you, ooh, you can have 2 Move controllers, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not interested in that, right? Hopefully with PSVR 2, beautiful graphics, actual controllers that will make it experience. And I know some people still disappointed that it has a cable, but it's only one cable. It's literally just one cable you just plug directly. That's like not that bad. It's compared to especially the PSVR. So I think PSVR 2 has a possibility of making a better impression. I think the only crutch is the price. Because if that thing is $500,
it's gonna be hard.
It's a hard sell because you already have to pay $500 for the PS5. Now another $500, that's gonna be a hard sell. That thing needs to be $300 or less.
It's gonna be
one thing too is that although it has a cable, it might be optic fiber cable, so it'll be very flexible and very light. And as for wireless, I think it'll be a lot more expensive if it came with a dongle so that it can do wireless. And there could be also congestion at your house, or maybe you live in an apartment and it'll just be very pixelated and stuff like that if your setting isn't correctly. Because my Quest can do wireless on PC, but I need a really good router to make it look good. Otherwise, it's going to look blurry.
And I think also the PlayStation 5 is the horsepower. Device to headset. And I think that makes the headset itself cheaper by letting the PlayStation do the brute force. So hopefully
the headset has the cameras.
Yeah, so hopefully $299. Hopefully it's $299 or less. If they could launch that thing at $199, oh my god, that would be huge. I think. I doubt it.
At most
but that would be cool.
Yeah, at most I think it should be $399 at most. That's like the highest it can go. The headset will have like a chip or something to like take in all the data from the controllers and then send that through the cable to the PlayStation, so it'll be a lot more cleaner. And I feel like, to add to what you were mentioning about the Move controllers, I feel the technology wasn't there yet, so they were like, okay, well, we can make the Move controllers work, but it just won't be as good.
I see what you're doing. Man, listen, you're being a neutral, but come on, man. You know they had a shit ton of Move controls in the warehouse. They gotta get rid of
that too.
They had a shit ton. They had a shit ton.
At the time, the only headset that had controllers was the Vive, which were like two other freaking dildos, and they had a bunch of cameras that you needed to set up in order for that to work.
Shout out to the Ruham. He said $50, and he just said, "What's good, guys? Yo, we chilling."
Well, what's good is Porter Rock doing the PC Master Race, and he's gonna get a 3090.
That's it.
TI. The TI, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You need a 2,000 watt power supply for that shit.
I'm gonna play in a goddamn asbestos suit.
I'll play Minecraft at 8K.
Just to play Minecraft. But it's ray traced Minecraft. Yeah. Y'all seen that cartoon? A shout out to Cloak. He said, I sent you pictures of my PC and my PC spec sheet in Twitter DM. Oh, he wants to flex.
Oh,
somebody
shit.
said that the 490 is gonna have 70 T flop. So that's more than 12.
Oh shit. So hold on. Let me
something someone said in the chat, Sergeant X Sergeant XII. He said that quoting that people were saying that Xbox were saying VR is niche. VR, that whole VR, it's not. The whole VR niche died when the Quest 1 came out, literally, and the Quest 2 like shut everybody up.
You talking about VR? Oh yeah, I thought you meant PlayStation VR. Yeah, no, you're right about that. No. It's much more mainstream than people think.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, people that play flight sims, people that play flight sim games, they use VR or they use Track IR. They use one of the two.
I'm very excited for PlayStation VR 2 to sort of push gaming forward in terms of VR so that Facebook and other big developers sort of see the value and jump in and start making games, because there's going to be a lot of games that I, on my Quest 2, can play with someone that's on PSVR 2. We can have crossplay like Pavlov and After the Fall, which is like Left 4 Dead in VR. Like, I'm super excited for that.
All right.
Yeah.
This is my man Cloak Onyx flexing.
I saw that PC. That's ridiculous. That's about $3,000.
Oh man, he has the GOAT, the PlayStation 2, right in the middle.
Listen, bro.
He has the GOAT.
It'd be 10 out of 10 if it had an ultra wide, but he don't got ultra wide, bro. What you doing? Wait. What you doing, man?
Well, he doesn't have a monitor in there, right?
Man, he has a ton of monitors.
Man, he has a lot of fingerprints on his PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see.
I like that he got the PS2 there.
That's it, man. He has the GOAT. Shout out to Cloak. So he says, "Here's my PC, Ryzen 9.
Looks great.
All right, cooler.
You got a Ryzen CPU.
You got ear in your lying eyes. He got the Anus RGB AIO. Man, that's a lot of technical specs, science fiction
jargon.
Talk. 64 gigs of RAM.
Oh.
Yep.
The fuck you trying to do? Run the internet at the same time? Like all of it? He wants every website downloaded. Like running mobile storage. He got the
64 gigs.
He got the 970. Oh shit. All right. Okay. Western Digital.
Damn, he got 5 terabytes of storage?
Yeah, and all he plays is
fuck?
Yeah, all he plays is Fortnite.
It's all the mods, bro. All the mods.
Yeah, he got the new mods.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right? 30 Ti. He got the 1,000 watt.
$1,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, the monitor. Okay. He got a 27-inch 4K, 144 hertz. He got 2 monitors. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so that's his setup right there. Okay, let's keep going down. All right. Peripherals. All right. Keyboard. Xbox Series controller. Boo. Boo. You better get the PS5.
Dude,
we need haptics.
Something about the Series X controller. I don't like the D-pad. It's so fucking clicky, man.
Yeah, that's true. Even the Elites are clicky.
God damn.
Yeah.
He even has a fucking laptop next to him with a 3060. This dude. All right, so this is his setup. Oh, look at this dude, bro. This dude is.
He got the Huntsman keyboard. That's good.
This dude is living. He got the Switch.
Oh, he's a Razer fanboy, huh? He got a bunch of Razer shit.
Look at that. Oh shit! Look at that. This guy got 2 switches. The fuck? Oh no, this is like he has 2 of them. What the hell?
Man, even his laptop is beast.
He has. How you have a dual screen laptop?
Is that the laptop that can retract the screen from the back?
Oh yeah, I seen that thing. That shit looks dope.
Yeah,
the dual one. You seen the double one? That is 2 screens. I'm like, yo, man, this dude is living. And then he has like right up here, he has the 300 shield. So he's down with King Leonidas. Good shit.
I like it.
Good shit. I like it. PC Masteries right here. The only thing you're missing is Mountain Dew and Cheetos.
I think he play MMOs. Look at the mouse. He has a bunch of buttons on the side. That motherfucker play MMOs.
Oh, right there. This guy got like 90 controls. Oh shit, my man. What's the? Oh shit. All right. We see you, Cloak. We see you.
Oh, I see the Destiny poster too. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm getting. Hey, I see the trash right over here. Take out your trash, bro. Like
Yeah, bro.
Daily. Take out your trash daily, man. But my man's got the true setup. Oh, you must be loving life. Good shit.
I like it.
Good shit, Cloak. We see.
Yo, Cloak, what's your DPI? Because it doesn't have a lot of space on that desk, bro. He probably has like the sensitivity high.
He got the super. All right. My man says he can't answer questions. Right so I'm gonna come to you, Cloak.
Oh, that's a Titan shield. That's I recognize that shit.
Oh shit, my man,
dude.
my man, pumping, bro. This
I like that.
So welcome to the PC Part Building Podcast with your boy Puerto77. My man, we got people out here flexing. I'm gonna just have I'm gonna just, you know what? If anybody else wants to flex their setup, just send me the DM. We'll just make this, flex your PC podcast. Like, oh shit, everybody out here flexing. But anyway, shout out to my people. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Oh shit, if you want to flex, go ahead. We can flex. Everybody out here gonna be flexing their stuff and shit like that. That's dope. Okay, so anybody else has any comments in terms of Bethesda? My predictions. We'll do that. Call me. We'll start. I'll go from the top. Call me Jay. One prediction. One prediction for Bethesda Showcase. What do you think that they're gonna do? And you need to own it. Win or lose, man. You're gonna say they're going to do this. Go ahead, shoot your shot.
Nah, I can't think of something right now. Just
get
someone else in there.
All right, so we'll go Craig. What they're gonna do? One thing. Prediction.
Oh, I think they're gonna show gameplay of Starfield, Avowed, and give release dates of Avowed.
No. When I mean prediction, something that they have not announced. But you think they're gonna do?
I think we see something on. Like I said, I think we see something on Fable. I think we see something on.
No. That's not a good prediction. I want something.
That's not a good prediction.
No, because we know they're making Fable. I want something like they're gonna announce that they got the Hulk. Shit like that.
I got it.
Something like that.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? Prediction.
I think Sarah Bond comes out there and they fire Phil Spencer and she takes the show.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. There you go. That's the prediction. Phil gets fired. Okay. He announces his retirement.
Yeah.
He announces
his retirement. Takes over.
He announces his retirement. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's his prediction. Phil will announce his retirement and announce Sarah Bond as the new executive vice president and head of Xbox. Okay. All right,
he doesn't show up at all. It's just her, and people are like, "Where's Phil?" And she's like, "You might be asking, where is he? He's no longer at this company." Let's continue.
He got a job. He got a job at PlayStation.
Yeah, he works for Sony.
Yeah. No, my prediction is a Conquer remake.
Oh,
okay, cool.
I would love that.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That could happen. All right.
I actually, I'll be serious. The cloud-based thing coming not only to Samsung but Sony TVs as well.
Okay.
LG too, bro. I got an LG TV.
Yeah, please. It could be on any TV though, because there's probably Android. Yeah, I don't see Sony having an issue with that. All right, Project Cloud. One prediction, and you got to own it. You got to own it.
I mean, let me feel you on this one. So, Xbox has a relationship with Vin Diesel. Chronicles of Riddick, way back in the day.
Remake?
Oh shit!
Well, that'd be nice. But what I was actually going to say was, Arc 2 will be a sleeper hit at the show.
Why would be a
which
sleeper
Vin
hit?
Diesel is starring in that game.
Arc 2?
Yes.
We've already seen that though.
Arc 2?
I know. Yeah, it's been announced. It was announced at the Game Awards, I believe, last year, 2021.
So I'm kind of fucked up. What the fuck is Arc 2?
Arc Survival Evolved. Remember that game?
No, but they already announced that.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're making an Arc 2.
Yeah, they're already making an Arc 2.
Yeah. Everybody that saw that laughed. Everybody was like, "Yo, this looks nice. What is this?" And then Vin Diesel, and they're like, "What?" And then Arc 2, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Project.
Well,
This guy had a case of deja vu. This guy having deja vu right now, live on the air. He just realized now his brain is processing something that happened like 2 years ago.
Bro, I would love a fucking Riddick game, a Riddick remake. Those games
man, you know what? You should have ran with that.
Good.
Chronicles of Riddick remake. You should have ran with that.
Yo, are you Project Cloud?
I'm trying to keep it, like an actual prediction. I'm not just trying to. I'm not trying to be crazy with it, So. I just think that's going to be a sleeper hit at the show. Like, people are going to be buzzing a bit about that game. That's basically my prediction. So
Arc, the only thing that Arc needs is just performance. The game looks fine. Just make it run good, and that's it.
All right.
So we'll see what they do.
Okay. So you ready for my prediction?
What about you, Puerto?
You guys are boring, bro. I'm gonna tell you how to. I'm gonna tell you how to do predictions. So that way, the type of the prediction that you clearly get wrong, and then everybody makes fun of you. That's the shit you need to do. But I'm gonna tell you my prediction, all right? And my sources trust me, bro. Okay? My prediction, through my sources of trust me, bro, is that Microsoft acquired that Microsoft acquired Starbreeze Studio, and they're doing Darkness remake.
Oh shit!
You heard it first from me. And if it doesn't happen, shame me. That's gonna be my prediction. That's their answer to the comic book. They bought Starbreeze and they got the Darkness remake.
You know what would be?
Tell me that's not a fanboy wish that you ever heard in your life. I just made that shit up. I don't know what made me think. You know what? Because Chronicle Riddick, when he mentioned Chronicle Riddick, one of the games I loved back then was Chronicles of Riddick. I loved that game. I also loved the Darkness. Oh God, I love that. I don't know why I loved it. So I would love to see a full-blown remake of that game. Oh, I think that would be so cool. So that's my fanboy prediction.
I think the Darkness would
acquisition.
I think the Darkness would be sick with the PS5 controller. Like when you're stepping into the light, you have to like your triggers get tense, so you can't really shoot because he doesn't like the light. Something like that.
I mean, so really anything on PS5 is better, but.
Or the tentacles are like, no, like don't kill that guy. You're trying to kill him, but they're holding back you from shooting the guy. Something like that. That would be sick.
You know how the way the controller is, you could feel the controller, so you could feel the tentacles going through the controller.
Dude.
Motherfuckers will drop the controller like, what the fuck is that?
Yep.
Beats Games Life and Zim said, what the fuck is the Darkness? Shame on you, bro.
What?
Shame on you. Oh, hell nah.
No, dude.
Get this guy an exclusive. What? Oh, Shabit, you better go to Google. You better play that shit. Man, what? Beats Games like, come on, bro. Jackie Estacado? Woo!
Yep.
I'm telling you.
I don't like the voice acting on the second one though. Like they kind of went from being serious to being more like, hey, we're Cartoon Network type of accent.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
But oh man, but I do love that game. I wish that game was more successful. Man, I really like that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sony. Wink wink Starbreeze. I mean, we on this comic book grind.
Starbreeze are the people that made Payback as well, right?
Yeah, they made Payback too. Yeah, they made that series also, yeah.
Yeah, those games are legit.
Yeah, man.
So, P-Rock, if you want me to give you a quote-unquote more real prediction.
Not real prediction, but something that, like, would be big.
Something
highly unlikely, but if you called it, you could take credit.
Scalebound returns.
Oh,
see, there you go.
That's one.
There you
go. There you go, man. So your prediction is they're gonna announce Scalebound. Oh, okay. Ooh.
Okay, that's a good prediction.
That's a really good one.
That's actually a good one.
Yeah, like the Xbox One was absolute garbage to play that game. You even saw it on the presentation. That was like 15 FPS. Now it could work. Now they could do something with that.
Yeah. All right. Oh, man.
That's good.
JFK asked the hardest question in the world. He said, Darkness versus Prototype versus Infamous. What do you take? Now, Prototype I could easily scratch out.
Yeah.
But Darkness versus Infamous?
I go with Infamous because you can replay it multiple times because of your choices.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Infamous I would take because of the choice. But Darkness was underrated.
Darkness is great because of the story, but like that's about it. Once you play it once, you already know what's going to happen.
Oh, Microsoft buys EA. That would be cool.
Not happening.
But you know what? Shoot your shot, though. Shoot your shot. just go with it.
It just can't
happen. And Ubisoft.
And Ubi.
Damn.
And Remedy.
Yeah, buy everything, bro.
Just buy it up. They bought PlayStation. They said.
Yep.
Oh shit! All right, but anyway, I thought that was cool, man. This is a good choice. So everybody, we're gonna close out. We're gonna wrap it up. But it was a great conversation. I appreciate you guys for giving your endpoints. We're gonna go down the line. We're gonna start off with Craig. What you got going on? You say you going live tomorrow?
Maybe a little later on. I got to teach class, but then when I come back, I may go on. Yeah,
what class
you teacher, man?
What class you teaching?
CPR.
Oh man, can you teach Xbox to perform a little CPR on their consoles?
That's what I hope so. I hope that's what hope that's what they're doing tomorrow or at their show. So yeah, we got to get it done.
All right, cool. Okay, all right, cool. All right.
So, I mean, I'm the messiah of Xbox.
You know around what time to let the audience know when they could tune in. Or it's like in secret? It's like
actually, it'll be after 3. Well, I'm just going to do a Twitter Spaces. I'm going to try that again.
Ooh, okay. So that's cool. Okay.
It'll be after 3 o'clock Eastern time.
Okay. All right, cool. Project Cloud?
Yeah, just chilling, man. Taking in all this gaming news and looking forward to, Summer Game Fest here on the 9th. We got the Call of Duty trailer tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. It kicks off Thursday, right? Showcase. Summer Games Fest Thursday with Jeff. What time it starts?
Exactly.
What time he's starting it?
Ooh, is it like 2 p.m. Eastern, I want to say?
Okay. Eastern, so damn, it's like 11.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Okay,
yep.
All right, cool.
Oh, I had a question. Why is Marlon Gaming Nation all over the Twitter feed? Somebody said he bit some lyrics.
I guess he started rapping for Xbox guys.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know.
What is it with Xbox and rap songs? I
don't know.
Man, they really ain't got no games if they have time to write rap songs.
But you saw.
He said, but they said that he bit Hip Hop Gamer though.
Oh, he did bite him. I would say that he did bite. Okay.
Yeah, okay. like he bit a lyric or something that Hip Hop Gamer did musically.
Oh no, okay.
I'm telling you, bro, there's no respect in this community for art. You know what I'm saying? I wish Microsoft could bite good games.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, Aaron Greenberg is
buying those studios and biting.
You saw Aaron Greenberg in the space. He's listening to the community, man.
Oh shit! All right, hey, so my boy, call me Jay.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Nothing, man. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2. Again, getting back in the grind. It's pretty fun.
I haven't played that game in years.
Yeah, I took a break because I played Destiny 1 basically from alpha to when it died in the Rise of Iron, and Destiny 2 felt a lot similar, so I just took a couple years of break. Now I'm back. Good shit. It's good shit.
All right. Okay. All right. Hey, it's good. All right. But I'm glad you what?
Check the general chat. I sent you a picture of my setup.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, this is your setup. All right. So
yeah.
Oh, so let me put that. Let me give. This is Flex Your Setup podcast.
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay, and this is
so Cloak Onyx can see the ultra wide, bro. That's what you need, man.
Look at that.
Ultra wide.
Look at that. Boom. Got the mic.
Hell yeah.
I'm just looking to see if you have like a pocket pussy hidden somewhere so we can make fun of you. That's really what I'm looking for. I'm like, caught your ass. I see it right there. I see a SpongeBob thing right on the corner.
Oh yeah, that was a gift from my niece. She gave me like a little SpongeBob cup.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's look at the screen to see if he sees PC Trainer cheat engine. See if you're a cheater.
Yeah. What's it called? Cheat engine, something like that. Whatever.
Right. We're looking. Everybody. Everybody's looking for something to expose you, because that's what we really care. Ain't nobody actually care about the PC setup. We're looking like, we're gonna expose this guy.
You see that I got 2 routers, the one on the right and green.
I see the Wi-Fi. I thought that was a modem to the right, and then that was your Wi-Fi router.
Yeah, so the left one is the Wi-Fi router that I used for the Quest to play wirelessly. Okay. And then the right one is just a modem.
Okay, I have
it set up as bridge.
Okay, you set up bridge. Okay, I figured that. Yeah, that's pretty much common. Yeah. I remember my brother. My brother's. Oh my god, he's so technically. So he bought a router, right? And he plugged it into the modem, but everything was like all messed up. And then when I looked at the modem, I'm like, bro, the modem is also a router. So you literally connected a router to a router. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are we trying to do here? like what is it?
What? Oh, so he thought that there's stuff that the router did that the modem couldn't?
No, so like everything, like his Wi-Fi, so his Wi-Fi was clashing on a lot of stuff. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck is it? Whatever. So he bought a Wi-Fi router and set it up with the same configuration as the router that Spectrum gave him. So Spectrum gave him a Wi-Fi modem / router. It's built in one. And they activated it. Yeah. And then they gave him a piece of paper with all the information, the ID. He thought that the information they gave him was what he was going to use when he bought his new router. So he bought a new router and used the same Wi-Fi, the same signal name, the SSID, and the same password and everything. And then he took the Wi-Fi router he bought, plugged it into one of the ports of the modem router. So now the modem router is plugged into the other router, and they're both trying to do the same thing under the same whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So so I turned off his Wi-Fi feature on the Spectrum. Right. So now I just made it into just a modem and then bridged it to his router. I'm like, this fuck nut. And I'm like, yo, didn't the guy tell you? No, I thought he meant that this is what I had to use to connect my router. I'm like, bro, you don't deserve the internet. Stay off. I'm like, stay off the internet. All right. So shout out to Vinny. He said, laugh out, make the sex bit mod. Laugh my oh shit. Anyway, this show's about to get shut down.
Demonetized.
You know, between Microsoft taking my game. And all these and the sex bots and all this shit. This is
where's Jay Barry, bro? Is he being tortured by Phil Spencer?
He probably got a booty call. You know, somebody in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? One of his side chicks in Queens called him. So you know you got
the Call of Duty.
When you gotta call a booty. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm gonna say, but anyway, hey, thank you for everybody for rocking out to the channel. Thank you for everybody who became a member. The super chats was lit. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, hopefully Microsoft has a great show come Sunday. I might go. No, I'm going to the fair on Friday. So Saturday I might go live to discuss how Summer Game Fest might be. You know how it's going little by little. See how it is. But anyway, you guys take care. Your only friend in these YouTube streets, Porter77, and I am out of here. All of us out here. You guys take care. Peace.
Hit the like.
Hit that like button.